Good morning. It's Wednesday. It is November 13th. So I haven't seen you all in a while. But yeah. Well, I've seen you because I know I have a lot of what's it called footage that I'm probably still putting out on a weekly basis. But there's been a break, if you will. But same old, same old. I'm working out. I'm doing a program now that's more about lifting heavy. It's quick and easy doing compound lifts. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's quicker than doing like a million exercises. It's squats and deadlifts, and then it has optional other things. So that's what I'm doing, warming up, because the other day my husband was down here with me, and I was like, I don't warm up, and he was like, you almost 40. And I was like, I guess if an old man tell you something, listen to wise counsel. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's older than you, and they tell you something, you might want to heed it. So I'm trying to warm up or whatever, but it takes time. I don't know. So here is the program that is Sweet Life of Queen playing down there. But so I'm on week 1, and I've already done this day. So I'm gonna look for the other. This is a bench press day or upper body day. So this is the squat day that I'm doing. So it goes by your weights. Hold on, Queen. Hold on 1 second. But it goes by the maxes, your weights that you put in there. So if you put in that you can only lift, or that you lift 135 is your max on a squat, then it wouldn't, give you 180 for 8 sets. Like the other day I was doing 205 for 6. Today's workout calls for this. So this is an easy way to do periodization with somebody else, like working out those percentages for you. Okay, so I don't have the weight to do 180, so I'm doing 185 for 8 reps. I think it was 4 sets. I'll check it in here in a minute. I might have the weight, but I don't know. I don't have the brain power this morning to try to look for to count it. Is everybody got a lock on? Hold on. Because the noise, okay? Okay. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to finish these sets. Finish watching Sweet Life of Queen, and I'll be back when I get to deadlifts. Card as well as authentication. Hey, so I've just finished Sweet Life of Queen's video. So sorry to hear about your car, and even more sorry to hear about your husband. I know in the video I just said wishing your husband a speedy recovery, but seriously, that is so scary, and it just shows us how precious and fragile life is. So I hope by the time this video is out that he is doing much better. Yeah, even if you never see it, I just wanted to say that. And also, guys, go over there and check out her channel. She was doing some a Thanksgiving meal, and she said she is the queen of soul food. Now, she didn't say it like that, but she said it, so we're gonna put some stank on it and say she said she the queen of soul food. So go over there and see if you agree. Don't go over there with no mess. All right, so the deadlift 165, 8 times, 2 sets. And no, I was supposed to warm up, but it's just week 1, so it'll get heavier, closer to my 1 rep max throughout. It's a 5-week program, and then the 6th week you can either try to max out or deload. So it can be 6 to 7 because you still are supposed to take that deload week. So it depends. And deload means like to do less volume, do less weight, you know, if anything at all. But like it's rest. I don't care what I'm doing on deadlift, whether it's 165 or 245. I don't like none of it. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I did those. So now you see it says optional. Hopefully you see. It says optional glute isolation. So I'm gonna do this hip thrust machine for 3 sets. When I'm not focusing on hip thrust, I just do the weight that I have on here. So I have 245 plates on here, and then I use a little band that I have down here. I need to bring down the heavy one because I have the heavy one upstairs because I thought I would be using it upstairs, but no such luck. So I might as well have it down here. And while I'm sitting here, since I just saw this, I'm going to show y'all this picture. And don't leave right now. But I'm going to put the link to what video? What picture? Did you watch the live where I talked about these pictures? And how these pictures came about? I'm just wondering. But anywho, let me do this little workout. This little, whatever. So you know how some people can't work out without music? It's hard for me to work out without like a YouTube video playing in the background. But I don't feel like starting it back right now. So I'm gonna just get these done. So I really try to focus on squeezing my glute with this since it's not a lot of weight. That's one of those things that's just gonna burn regardless of if it's heavyweight or not. And burning does not always equal growing. You know, because every time if you do Pilates or something like that, it's gonna make the muscle burn. That don't mean you got to get a big old glute out of it. You know, so I should put some more weight on here, but I ain't gonna. So that's why I'm doing this program, because I really want it to be very simple. I'm very lazy with it. I just want to lift heavy and head out. And every time I try to do something different than that, I don't be want to do it. Like I'll write down, 5 to 6, 7, 8 exercises I'm going to do in a day. I'm never going to do them because I don't want to. So that's just the facts. And I need to hurry up with these because I gotta get dressed or get ready for work. I'll be looking at my password. Yeah, so right now I'm watching Glamazon. She's a big YouTuber. I'm gonna start filming my makeup tutorials in here because that's what I'm watching. Everything is lit. I watch the biggest to the smallest. They do have one thing in common though. She's eating. Come here, y'all. Come here. Come here. All right. I'm back. So I need to take my vitamin iron supplement. There's vitamin C in it. So I'll take one. I'm taking it on an empty stomach because I can. But if you can't, then you probably shouldn't. But me, I can. It doesn't hurt me. or doesn't cause any, you know, and that may be non-constipating. So why my computer not doing this? So what we're gonna be doing today, I'm not like terribly hungry right now, so I'm just gonna get started working. When I got my water, I saw that, you know, the chicken thigh, what we had for dinner last night was chicken thighs, rice, potatoes, you could kind of pick which one, and then we had zucchini and squash. Some of the chicken thighs and zucchini, squash, rice, and I might put a salad. Is that breakfast food? No, but that is probably what I will have when I eat. I'll just wait and see when I'm ready to eat. And I have been tracking my food on my MyFitnessPal, so I'll share that with you. So my goal is typically around 2,000 calories a day. I have not been doing that, but that's good to see, right? Hold on, wait. That's good to see because it's like you're counting your calories, and because I'm counting my calories, that makes me more mindful of what I'm eating, and I can still be mindful and have skipped some things that I would normally eat, and I can still be close to 3,000 calories. So that lets me know, yeah, when you're not tracking, you can do 4,000 or 5,000 easily. And you may think, wow, that's a lot, but you don't really know how much you're eating unless you're tracking it. You don't really know how much. If you have, oh, I just had a little bit of spaghetti. What is a little bit? What's the measurement on that? I just had a little bit of chips. What's the serving? Was it 13 chips? Because a serving of chips is 13. How many did you have? It don't bother me. I don't take it like, it would be bad if I was a person who took it like, oh no, I'm gonna have only 13 chips, or I'm not gonna have cake or something like that. My tracking is more of an afterthought at this point. Like, okay, so I did have cake. Let's write it down. You know, it's yesterday, maybe we'll do something. I mean, tomorrow maybe we'll do something different. But yeah, it's more of a keeping track of what I'm doing than a policing what I'm doing. And then it's there and available for when I'm ready to make changes. On the days when I'm ready to do better, like today, I would like to stay in that 2,000 calorie range. Honestly, these last 5 days, last 10 days have been like, you know, everybody in my family's house is within 10 days. Birthday is within 10 days. So we're in those 10 days. So I've seen cake after cake at this point, and we have one more to go. So, which is actually 2 more to go, probably. So it's just a lot of, you know, it hasn't been, it's not the best circumstances right now. But I'm keeping track of what I'm eating because I feel like that's best to do at this time. And if you're not tracking your oils, are you being honest? Now, that's probably not all the oil, but you know, at least add, and you see 1 tablespoon of avocado oil is 124 calories. It's gonna be the same with canola, olive, whatever oil you choose, it's gonna be high. So, you know, I just add a little bit to say, do an educated guess to put it on there, you know, because some people not counting it at all. If you put some oil in there and you know you're heavy-handed, it counts. So yeah, I put that on there. So that brings I like how it's doing now. It's like tracking, like it decides, it seems like, what you're supposed to be trying to hit for the day or watching for the day. I'm sure my fat stays high, so that's why it's trying to track that for me. My fiber stays low, so it's trying to track that for me. And then my protein is always too low, so it's tracking that for me as well. I feel like I should have more fiber than that because I'm having, let me see how much is in the greens that I'm having. Well, I guess I better look for more fiber throughout the day. So I like that thing. I'm thinking about buying a subscription to my Fitness Pal. It would be $80 a year. But if you think about it, I was working with that nutritionist and that was $80 a session. I'm not working with her at this time. I don't know if I ever came to a conclusion on here. I need to be editing that video now to see, or editing, doing some editing, but that's my conclusion for right now. I'll maybe talk more about it later, but I just don't know if it's a good fit for me personally. Yeah. So I am gonna talk about it, I guess. But the reason why, well, I came to the conclusion, I was talking to my therapist and I was like, you know, the dietitian, she said, maybe you're not eating enough. And I feel like mentally that messed with me because it gave me that excuse in my head that I'm not eating enough. But, and I'm not going to say that I'm just all calories in, calories out type of girl, but we just got to use a little bit of common sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was not eating enough, I wouldn't, you know, gain weight or be maintaining weight. But I then, as I'm saying that, and I'm like, she can't say that, and she never asked me, you know, to track my calories. She never asked me how much. She asked me what a typical day looks like, which people can, they're gonna give you one of their best days ever or a moderate day. They're not gonna give you their worst day. And I told you that a typical dinner for me is lasagna. I didn't tell you how much of that. I didn't tell you, do I have one square? How big is that square? Do I go back and get a second square? Did I tell you about the garlic bread that I have with it? Did I tell you I get one or two? Did I tell you about the tasting that I'm doing while I'm eating or while I'm cooking? You don't have enough information. But why should I have to tell you that? When you're supposed to be the dietitian. That bothered me. It bothered me. Okay, why you don't know that? And I know she has her way of doing things, but I may like to move at a faster speed than what she normally moves at. You know, I don't have time for it. So yeah, I said, you know, why you acting helpless? This is a conversation I have with myself. Why you acting helpless? You could just track your own food and see how it goes. Did you ever think of that? So yeah, I started tracking my food and I'm about to eat here in a minute. I just wanted to come and say that. My bad, I had already started mixing stuff up. But it's chicken, it's zucchini, it's some rice under here. Probably not a cup, but I'm gonna keep it at that same measurement because of how much oil, chicken fat, and all that is not accounted for. That's my breakfast. Well, what I got on, what I slept in, and then what I put on to take my son to school because it was 3 drops of rain, and he asked me to take him. Yeah, I twisted my hair because I want to have a twist out. Yeah, I like the puff too, but I want to have a twist out, so I went ahead and washed and twisted it last night. Yeah, I know you didn't ask. But the other girl asked, so I was just telling her. It is upper body day. Nothing I'm real excited about, you know. But, you know, I do it. But I don't even care nothing about it. So, it has 2 workouts for lower body every week, but then it has like 2 to 3 workouts for upper body. And I feel like that is male centered. So I go ahead and do 2. And I'm trying to see if I want to do this one or just do this one. So I'm just looking at them to see which one works best for me. I think I already did that one. So I'm gonna basically warm up till 130 and then do as many reps as possible of 130. And then move on to the barbell row and all that other stuff. Okay, we're gonna do 130. I don't know how many times. I think I can do at least 5. Huh? Oh, that's the Patrice Denise.
So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna
talking about chlorophyll, you know.
And it has matcha in it, and I'm not sure that's
okay.
For the.
Yeah.
It's matcha green tea.
I know you didn't ask. The other girl asked. I was telling her. It's not just about you, you know.
I don't know if I already said it. I don't have. But the reason I got running shoes is because I'm doing an 5K and that's starting to look at running and things like that and just and doing that. So there's support when it comes to running. Weight program as well, weight training program as well. So I might get some shoes, whatever.
I did 6. That wasn't
Sturdy surface with your shoes.
amazing. Let me see what I have done before. So I have an app called Fit Notes where I can put my workouts, and if I do something that I think might be a PR, I put it in there. I don't think this is a PR at all, but I'm still gonna just see where it lands. So it was 130. So there are, you see, I did 155, 2 reps. That was a PR. It has reps and weight things. So I did 125 for 11 reps. So that was another time I got one. I've done 95 for 15. So it's just, yeah, there's reps, there's weight. All these was because that day it was a PR. So yeah, right now the thing to beat would be I've done 130 already times 8. So that's why today wasn't I didn't get anything for it. No brownie points. But I did it.
Just know that God is there for you. God is there for you. God is who you should lean on, who you should trust in, and do not give up. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for always being with me. And a number.
So I'm doing military press or overhead press.
We got to the scanning at the same time. And
so I'm sure a video or so back,
and he was like, go ahead.
I was telling you my back hurt, right? So I try to do lighter now on these. Huh? Oh, that's I Am Love.
That I was proud of you. And that led us, we talked for about, oh my God, 20 minutes.
So
probably about 20 minutes.
I know you didn't ask. That other girl asked. I'm telling her.
People think we have nothing in common. When you listen to our stories, we've walked so much of the same paths. But let me get back to the AJ, nothing about the number. We approach.
Okay, so that was 12.
With some hesitation because we're like YouTubers trying to younger people. I'm not even sure if we should have that hesitation because
so those were sets of 12. Now I'm moving to a set of 10, so I'm going to add a little weight. The less reps, the more weight you can add. I'm going to add 5 to do the 10, and then I'll add 5 more to do the 8.
If you feel I'm that type of person. Happy Veterans Day to my civilians and vets.
You may have seen me do chin-ups before with the like assisted thing where I pull from here. I've been instructed. No, my husband said that I should work on, building up again, I'm trying to build up those back muscles in my back. So, I'm going to do it from the floor. feels better than when I do it from up there because of the, you know, I'm really trying to build my back up. So like that is my solution to the issues I have with my back. They're not here right now, but sometimes I tweak it, is to make it stronger. So that is these kinds of exercises, but also more, this is body weight. It's just pulling, and you can't really pull without something else. You can push, you can do a push-up by yourself, but you can't really pull without something to pull. So, but it's still body weight because I'm really just lifting me. What was I saying? I want to do other, I'm doing like Pilates and calisthenics and stuff like that, which that'll probably be what tomorrow will be, is a more mobility, Pilates, calisthenic type of day. So, you know, that'll be in this video. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing these. This song I never heard. I never heard this song before, but listen. He tried it. What song is this? I'm outdone. Alright, so I'm gonna do some, if I can get this TV to cooperate, I'm about to do Pilates, mobility, all that kind of stuff. Upon further research of this song, it came out before I was born, so I wonder if my mama knew. I want to finish listening to it, and then I may go back and listen to the full thing with you, but I have to finish this. YouTube. I hope this song wasn't popular and they just all literally knew. Till my husband wake up, we finna laugh, because he couldn't have known, because he would have been clowning me about it already. I'm out. The fact that people may have known this while I was a baby is crazy to me. Why didn't I know this? Have you ever heard this? I've never heard this in my life. Never in my life. How offensive.
For taking this time for yourself, spending it with me, and of course with dear Benji here. When you come on down to the ground, go ahead and let your legs stretch out your sides. Notice how you feel. We'll take one last breath in together. Inhale. And exhale to relax the shoulders.
Okay, so I did 30 minutes of that, and now I'm just gonna do like more intuitive stretching and mobility work. So being in my body, seeing where I feel like I need to focus my energy and give a little bit more love. So focusing on my neck, my back, then I'll get to my legs because they definitely need to be stretched out. So I feel like I've shown you this before, or shown like my stretch. I do the 90-90 one. I do a deep squat for sure. Pretty basic types of, what's it called, stretches. She's talking about she's going outside with a bonnet on. I'm in the house with a bonnet on.
I really don't know why.
But this one I'm doing today. So I've warmed up. Now it is, I'm gonna squat 205 pounds for 10 reps. Then if I do 10, it's calculated that I'm gonna do. It wants me to do 210, 3 reps, 5 sets. 5 sets of 3 reps. So that's what I'm gonna do. Or that's what I'm gonna do. We see what happens.
Attention to it, you know, and it can be seen as good and bad, but honestly, I take advantage of it. And hence, you see me with crust in my eye, boogers in my nose, and a hat and or bonnet on my head. It's only when I need to remind myself that I'm a human. Y'all don't hear me talking to my blog? It's only when I need to remind myself that I'm a human being that I use a bit of weed. But anyways, yeah, I went, and then I've been moving a mile a minute today. I'm not gonna lie. I can honestly say with my whole chest, that is one of the best sub sandwiches I have ever had in my life. So I'm just like, okay, all right. And then honestly, people who review, it's like a specific demographic. They don't really got no taste buds. But they were. I didn't add, I didn't remove, I didn't substitute.
One more.
Nothing. People take your time for granted, but then they don't waste their time. And I just think that's so weird because it's like,
so I did finished up the deadlift variation. Now I'm doing glute isolation on this hip thrust machine. I might end up doing 6 sets of the hip thrust and call it a day because I'm not really like feeling like doing nothing else, but I could do some other stuff. Hip thrust on the floor or with that other bar will probably be good. So I might do that. Do 3 sets on here and then 3 with the barbell because it does have a different angle and I have more range of motion on that one, but I can lift heavier and more comfortable on this one. And again, it's a different, my feet are elevated on this one, so it hits a different angle. So they hit different angles. So I'm gonna do both of those. Yeah, thanks for talking this through with me. And I'll reach you. I gotta get up. Alright, I got a little bit of extra energy, time, capacity, if you will. So I'm gonna do leg press a little bit.
I'm not trying to grow my chest. Like, I don't even like boobs. No more parties in LA. Please, baby, no more parties in LA. No more.
I really didn't have much to say this morning. It's Monday. I really think this is probably gonna go in the same video because I didn't really do much last week, but it might be the start of a new video. I do not know. Today I'm gonna try to get like some editing done. I really need to start putting out more videos per week. Have you seen my walking videos that I do on the weekends? They're under lives. So if you ever need a partner to walk with and you don't have nobody, just turn it on. Just watch that while you walk or listen to it while you walk. I guess I gotta get up to turn y'all off, or I could just, I don't like to waste the space, you know? Because all I'm gonna be doing is this. And to my heart's content, you know, it's just a little extra, a little burnout, if you will. That's it.
You are specifically trying to do, I hope that makes sense. I could really have my makeup done in 10 minutes if this was clean, and if I wasn't trying to.
She just brought up a good point. Her name is, I was about to say Brittany Snow, and that's not what she calls herself no more. Her name is Mia, her channel is Mia Snow, and she was talking about progressive overload and talking about her working with a trainer and talking about the fact that she is realizing that she doesn't push herself as much as she could. And also the difference, which I feel like I've talked about it before, but I'm gonna talk about it again, the difference between hypertrophy, like doing works for bodybuilding, versus powerlifting, versus, because like, okay, let's talk about these things first. Let's talk about what bodybuilding and hypertrophy are on one side of things. So bodybuilding, making your muscles bigger and going for a look, is on the bodybuilding side of things, which that means that you need to be, typically, because the other side can also build your body, but you typically are doing more reps. You're more in that 8 to 12. Some people can go all the way up to like around 30 reps for hypertrophy, to build muscle. Then there is the weightlifting, powerlifting, strength goals. Strength and muscle building are highly, they're connected. So one will get you the other, but they are different. So on the strength side of things, you are more looking for, are you trying to get stronger? You are lifting heavier weights. You're doing less reps. So you in that 3 to 5 range. You're trying to get a max, like hit your max more often over here. Most people are somewhere doing something in the middle. But my workouts tend to be more on the strength side of things. And she was looking at what is your actual goal? And crazy enough, my goal is actually aesthetic and not strength based. I just, one, live with somebody who does strength based workouts, but it has made his body amazing. But you know, that's his story. It's not necessarily my story. But yeah, so I kind of am, that's what I tend to do. It's easier for me to do the strength workouts because I get a sense of moving forward, versus if I'm just doing some little weight that I think is petty, my battery's about to die, then I don't feel as good about it. So I'm trying to figure out what's a good balance of that. Like, I could do the strength, but then, like I just did, do some extra stuff that has more reps in it, so that I get the best of both worlds. It's always you're always kind of critiquing it and making your workouts and your things work for you. It's like a constant molding of the programs. But I do like following this program because it makes me have progressive overload in there automatically, because it's keeping track of that. Whereas if I'm just going, so I was saying, if I'm just going off of my own mind of, oh, this feels heavy, that's not like that's subjective, you know. So I want to have real data to go by, and yeah, I would never be saying, and it just automatically moves me up, I gotta go, because I see that I ain't saying nothing of substance at this point. I need to take my iron, and I'm making a protein shake in a little bit. I might probably take a shower first, and then I'll do that, because I like to have a little bit of time to be absorbed before I add my other food. You know, this ain't food, but before I add food. I ain't did nothing. I've been sitting up editing for 2 hours. I'm very behind. The one I'm editing right now, it takes place a month ago, okay? And, you know, I'm talking about stuff, election stuff, and that already happened. I'm not really talking about it, but it comes up, you know? And so that done already happened. So I'm just trying to get us forward, get us on the same page, you know? Because I'd like to get these out. But anywho, remember when I said earlier in this video that I was like tracking my food? I haven't been. Father-in-law is here is visiting basically. And so we've been eating out a lot. So I haven't been tracking. That's not why I haven't been tracking. I just been not thinking about it, basically. But it's Monday. Let's get back to it, or let's do the best we can with it. Okay. So this has full Evolve protein shake in it. Evolve protein shake, and then I think I just put 1 scoop of the naked protein in there. I think if not, then I guess I'm just about to have a lot of protein. Then I put spinach in there. That's why it's green. I put fresh spinach in there, chia seeds, chia, and flax seeds. There we go. And that is 299 calories. You feel me? So somewhere around there. Having this shake, I'm gonna start moving myself upstairs to take a shower. I'm still off work, so I'm kind of just like gonna be taking it slow and easy, doing a little cleaning, a little organizing of my clothes, napping, watching this show. Probably gonna finish the whole last season today. I'm just on episode 1 of it. What is it called? Savage Beauty. And I'm really feeling the show right now because I need that in my life, right? Like that, a cast like that at a time like this is healing to my soul. And that's what I'm like watching right now, you know? I'm like I'm just like looking at that, you know? That's what I want to see right now. But yeah, I'm gonna grab this, almost done, but I'm gonna grab my things. Maybe I should fill this up. I'm just gonna hydrate and mind my business. So I ain't did nothing. I still look the same. It is 11:52. Having me a little lunch. I'm having a spinach salad. It has a chicken leg that I cut up in there, some croutons, crispy onion, whatever's, and pumpkin seeds. So 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds is 170 calories. I put half of that in there. Yeah. I'm going to do my Fitness Pal situation. Chicken leg. And then we got spinach. We got, what's that called? Poppy seed dressing. Pumpkin seeds. Let me do this one and put 0.5. About 500 calories. I actually given up on it. So okay, today I'm doing keep doing bench press, that's what I'm gonna keep doing, barbell, military press, weighted chin up. To get subscribers. That is people. Quincy Vlogs that I'm listening to right now. Yeah, let's just get into it. I don't have much to say. To join your family. I feel like it's going to be a long ass time, especially because of my area. Dude, I went up at the crack. I am up earlier than I normally am, but it's just not the crack. I really don't want to put on makeup. How are you today? Hi, so were you never to the pool today? Oh, yes, I did. Like 74 to me is the perfect weather. 74 where the sun is out, partly cloudy. Ooh. Yeah, that's it. I don't feel the energy because I voted. I just have like adrenaline because I got it done. I'm so proud of myself. If you voted, you should feel proud of yourself. You've contributed to history. dismiss that. And when you vote for a third party in this particular situation, it's clear to me that you're not thinking about the people who are affected by the genocide that happened here. In your life, or children, or want kids, and vote for third party, knowing that the country is so split and low-key leaning more towards your reproductive rights. I'm not about to put that in the dirty clothes and wash it. That's how your shit be ended up looking ragged and crazy. It doesn't need to be washed right away. You can chill. You are not a tree. You can move. Okay. What else can go in here? I could put skirts in here. These bottoms. Or are there any of the tops? There are the long sleeves to go with the long sleeves. That was so raggedy. Them last ones was raggedy. Maybe I could bring it. It was raggedy, so I need to like work right there at this 135. Cause crazy enough, my max is like 160, 165. However, when you don't do something, you lose it. You know, you lose that ability. Cause I haven't been training at that. That was a couple of years ago. And this, of course, I did it 6 times. Very sloppily those last 2 or 3 times. But, so I probably maybe could still do the 160 once. But I want to kind of clean this up so that everything is moving smooth as I move up. Do some barbell rows, or some rows. I don't know if I'm going to use a barbell or not. Girls, this is all I'll be doing for the rest of the night. Of this contract, which means that y'all gave this up this morning. I did everything I could do to explain to him. No offense to them, but I just, right now I just want to be mad. It kills me. It kills me. We've been emailing since last time. We've been emailing this whole time. And he emailed me this morning just casually like, oh yeah, that slot was taken for November 8th, so I need you to know it. I'm gonna cry. Change your move out date without any other, like a trickle of other things. If I change my move out date, that means I have to change my move in date. They was gonna try and get me, and I almost got. Everything happens for a reason. As this is all going on, I had to reach out to my new apartment and I like doing it with this. This is my first time I think trying overhead press with this. I like it because I also, you might see it shakes a little bit because I'm having to like also work on my balance, stability. I'm having to stabilize as I'm going up. So little time. I'm also being slapped with new information. This morning I talked to the movers that I ended up going with, and we're going over, mind you, they were supposed to call me 10 minutes after I booked everything yesterday. Never called me. So I'm not doing the chin-ups because my back, my neck, my back, my neck and my back, they're not hurting, but you know, I was having issue with them, so I'm more focusing on trying to think how I want to do this. I'm more focusing on doing things that work that part of my body, but with more assistance. Oh, that's not enough assistance. I might need to get the bar. I think it'll work better with the bar. Move to my parents, and I guess I will. I'm just gonna have them take it apart and have them move the pieces to my apartment, and then I will take it up myself. Cause I'm not doing what I did in New York, which was just like, yeah, I'm not doing that shit. That's easier. What was I gonna say? I don't know if in this video, because it's probably gonna be a run-on sentence. I don't know if I ever did like show my what I'm gonna do as far as days where I'm doing like calisthenics, Pilates, yoga, that kind of stuff. I don't know if I really showed that, and I know I didn't show my runs. I don't know if I even mentioned that in the afternoons, you know, a couple of days a week I am still running. I'm gonna just pull up my Nike run. I know they didn't kick me out, like I've been gone for a while. I have to go through too much just to get in a little Nike app. Like, it's just a Nike app. Got me wasting stuff. For the month of November, it's been looking like this. So, not nothing too crazy. Can you really see this? Okay, nothing too crazy. I've done 13, what'd I do? 6 runs this month. 6 runs, and it's like the, what's today? Like something in the teens, like the 19th or something, November 19th. So about 2 runs a week. And here they are between 1.5 and 3 miles. Yeah. Yeah, there they go. Little runs I've been doing. And yeah, that's been what I'm on. My eating has been not the best. Again, we've had visitors, like family in town. But I'm gonna get back on it, but also just that's like a constant thing. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to focus where I'm good at. Like, I know that I can do the gym part, so just be undeniably good there. And kind of, you know, let's see what happens with the other, because I'm just not doing well with it. But that don't mean throw everything out, you know. All right, back to it. Let me get this done so I can get up out of here. The wardrobe box where I'm gonna put more coats, clothes. I haven't figured out what I'm using this box for yet, but I will. Using these tubs. Yeah, so right now I'm actually recording this, but I was recording a vlog that might not even come out this month because I'm so behind. And in this video that you're watching, we're gonna be talking about the videos that are coming up, you know, as well as going throughout the days. I don't know, just stay with me because I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's what I know for now. And in this vlog, there's going to be there's a lot of people mentioned and stuff, because while I'm working out, I'm typically watching other creators. So you will see that in this video, not this video. I hope that's clear. I need to make a Home Depot run, but before I do that, I want to use up all the boxes and stuff so I can see what else I need. Good morning. I really want to do a lower body today, but I did lower body yesterday. I don't think I put it on camera because I wasn't sure if basically I had a conversation with my husband yesterday. He was looking at my fit notes and just looking at the graphs, and he was like, you know, you're not really moving forward, like progressing. I'm kind of staying in the same rep range and in the same amount of weight, as far as weight, barbell weights, you know, I'm staying in the same, lifting the same weight. And so he was like, what is your goal? And then I was like, my goal is to build some wheels, right? To be honest with you, I already got wheels. Like, when I say wheels, like, my legs are really strong. But it's really to build my butt. It's been that for forever. I've said that on here, I'm sure. But He's like, this is not, you're not working out like somebody who's trying to build their butt. You're looking at somebody, you're working out like somebody who's trying to do everything. And when you try to do everything, you get nothing. So then he drew this like triangle, and he had strength. He had, I don't know if he had hypertrophy or aesthetics or whatever at the top, and then he had endurance over here. And he's like, and you like right here in the middle doing all of it, and mostly doing endurance. Because he's like, if yo, like my hip thrust, he's like, if you can hip thrust, because I, on my fit notes it says I've hip thrusted 400 something. Like, he's like, if you can lift, if you can hip thrust 400 times 5, no way you should be doing 90 times 10 and thinking you're going to get some results. You're just doing endurance work at that point. And he was like, basically it's not, you know, there's not going to be much muscle growth with that. So he was right, you know, whatever. So I just took a day to kind of do, I'm trying to build that hip thrust back up. I didn't know if I was going to change my squat or change my deadlift to something different, but I'm actually am going to keep those as the Candido workouts that they are, and just do accessory things like Bulgarian split squat and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just leave those as that, but make sure that I'm lifting heavy and moving towards my max, like constantly increasing the workload, so that my legs have a reason to grow. And he's like, and then you running on top of that, which is sending a message to pare muscle down, like the running, the dancing, the hiking, all of that, kind of to pare that down. And then I'm not sending any signals, a strong enough signal to build or to keep muscle. So right now I'm just stretching. I'm also going to do some push-ups, things like that, just body weight type of stuff to get that out the way, I guess. I was just looking at this thing that I got to edit for today for this unedited video challenge that I'm doing. Yeah. Anyways. I ain't gonna be doing nothing but like push-ups, dips, side planks such as this. Just kind of doing what feels good to my body. Doing some stretching also. Just things that I want to, like, this is like nothing interesting, but when I tore my ACL, there became a time when I couldn't like sit on my feet. So I just like to hold that position from time to time to be able to keep that range of motion, to send the signal to my body that I still need this range of motion. I still need that. I'm still using it. It's a use it or lose it type of situation. So yeah, I try to do different stretches that you just kind of lose or pare down if you don't do them often. You know, like some people can't touch the floor, touch the toes, and it's not necessarily some of the reason is you don't practice it, you haven't done it. So if you don't do it, your body doesn't feel the need to be able to do it. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing. Push-ups, dips, side planks, and stretches, poses. you know, holding poses. I would say so. Still a rest day, less impact. Getting ready for tomorrow because I am gonna do those squats that I wanted to do today. I'm just gonna keep the lower body till Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe Saturday, because I think I'm going to, at least this week, do a session with my husband to kind of get some tips or whatever. Let him see how I'm moving. And if there's some stuff that he wants me to do. He talks a lot about mind muscle connection, which I don't have. Like, he's like, close your eyes so you can like feel the muscle. So I'll record that. That'll be its own separate video probably. And yeah. You know what? I know this video has been a long sentence. And I appreciate if you're still here. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm hoping that next week's video will be more organized, but same topic. We are in that winter art season, that winter art work is what we're doing. Whether we're doing it good or bad, we're doing it. So, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.